Very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to learn chapter number 10th of class 8th, reaching at the age of adolescence. And in our today class, we will discuss whole chapter. We will learn the summary of whole chapters. So first of all, what is adolescence? Adolescence is the age of life, or it is the age of the lifetime when in our body or our body goes many changes. In our body many changes take place, or in this age our body, due to these many changes that is undergoes, our body gets sexual maturity. So in another words, we can say that adolescence means that is sexual maturity, age of sexual maturity. Or the age of life in which our body goes many changes take place, or our body undergoes many changes which lead the sexual maturity is known as adolescence. Adolescence is the age of life in which in our body many changes take place which lead sexual maturity, that is known as adolescence. And in human beings this age of adolescence include that is start from 11 years to 18 or 19 years. So this is the age group that is also known as teenage groups, because it is start from 13, 14, 15 up to 19. So the adolescence age group is also known as the teenagers. It is also known as teenagers. Or teenage. Now we will see what are the changes take place during this age or during the onset of puberty. When our sexual organs become matures, then the puberty has started. That is the beginning or onset of the puberty. So next is the changes take place at the puberty. Changes at puberty or onset of puberty. These changes are separately take place in boys and girls. So now we will be see the changes in the boys and the changes in girls, they take place during this puberty. So first of all we can see the changes. As you see, changes in boys and changes in girls. Changes in girls. First that is increasing height. Increasing height, we know that the height of the girls is more the height of the boys, but when they reaching in the 18 or 19 age group, the growth or the height that is similar. The rate of the growth of the height is similar, but the girls' height increase earlier than the boys. In this increasing of the height, the development and the growth of the bones take place, and this increasing of the height is also dependent on a factor, that is genetic factors, as well as it is also dependent on the nutrition value they have. So they also have the same change, that is increase or increasing height. Second change, as you see, that is change in body shape. Change in body shape in boys. Under the body shape, the changes are, that is broadening of shoulder and wider chest. In girls, that is waist become wider. In girls, the waist region become more wider during the change in body shape. Now the third change, that is change in boys. In boys, the boys box become enlarged. In boys during this age, the boys box, that is the larynx, become large, and that is the Adam apple is also you can see in the neck region, but and the boys become hoarse, but the sound of the girls that has high pitch, or in girls the Adam apple is not seen. Development of reproductive organ. Development of reproductive organ. In boys, the penis become enlarged. In girls, ovaries are developed and they start releasing the female gametes, and penis also start the releasing of male gametes, which are sperm. Activation of oil and sweat glands. So, due to the activation of these glands, what will happen? Acne and pimples are developed on mouth in both boys and the girls. Activation of oil and sweat glands. And the last change that take place, that is reaching mental, intellectual, and emotional maturity. It is seen in boys both boys and the girls, they are emotionally more mature, intellectually, and mentally they are also prepared. So same, you can see these are the separate change take place in boys and girls during the age of puberty. Same changes are also there in the boys and the girls, like mental and emotional maturity. So these are the changes take place in boys and girls during the age of adolescence. Now we will see sex determination in human beings. Sex determination is a process in which sex of a baby determined. That is known as sex determination. We know that in human beings, the female has XX chromosome and the male has XY chromosome. And we know that there are total 46 chromosomes in human beings. These out of 22 are autosomes and 2 are sex chromosomes. So in female, XX is sex chromosome, or in male XY are the sex chromosome. During the fertilization, if male carry X chromosome and female also carry X chromosome, in such condition the male of sex will be female baby. If the female carry X chromosome and the male carry Y chromosome, then the sex of baby will be male baby. So we can say that in human beings the sex of a baby is determined by father only, not his mother. Father is responsible whether a baby is boys or girls. But in human societies, sometimes we blame the mothers for the sex determination or a sex of a baby. If we find out the possibility of sex determination, so it is 50% boy and 50% girl. So the probability of male and female is 50%. Thus, in human beings, the sex of a baby determined. In the last, we will see the topic reproductive health. Reproductive health. What do you mean by the reproductive health? We know that after this sexual maturity, we need to attain a proper reproductive health which help a mother to having a baby or save life. So reproductive health is important things. To maintain the reproductive health properly, we have to require one thing, that is nutritional need. Nutritional need is many things. During this adolescence or puberty, or when a mother having baby, or it is he or she is pregnant, in that case she required a proper nutritional diet, and that is she need a balanced diet which contains all the nutrients in a proper amount that is required to growth of a body. Second thing is here, that is physical exercise. During this age, walking, running, jogging, these are some common exercise, playing some indoor and outdoor games. They require these exercise keeps our body healthy, fit. Next is hygienic condition, proper hygienic condition. So in this we also need to maintain the hygienic conditions we know that in this age the activation of oil and sweat glands increase. So we also need to maintain hygienic conditions like cleaning, to wear the cleaning clothes, and sanitation of our private parts also frequently take place, so that we maintain good hygienic conditions. And the last is say no to drugs. Don't use any narcotic like tobacco and alcohol in this age. So if we keep these things in our mind, follow these things in our minds, our reproductive health, we can live healthy, not only the physically but also we also maintain our reproductive health. So I hope this video is more useful to you, that is almost cover this whole chapter number 10, that is reaching of the age of the adolescence. Thank you very much for watching this video.